How's it and aloha? It's your Unc, Burpee Yoga Uncle. In Frugal Times, whether it's frugal or not, you want to get good quality meat for a cheap price, and you can't go wrong with getting a pork butt, man, for 99 cents a pound. I'm not a butcher, so there's videos out there that shows you how a butcher would cut this particular piece of meat, but I'm going to show you how the Unc does it, like everyday person, first time doing it. But you'll know that it's not that hard at all, and you're gonna save your family a lot of money by buying a pork butt. And you're gonna get, like, I don't know, 6-7 meals out of this. 99 cents a pound, which is what I got it for. That's roughly what, a dollar. I mean, I already made one meal with soup with the bones already, but I'm telling you, man, if you find this out there for 99 cents a pound or around there, go get it. And by the way, I found out that this was the same price that you could have bought a pork butt for like 10 years ago, 99 cents a pound. So go and get it and watch how a regular person do the pork butt justice by cutting it up with just regular tools, man. Here we go. Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to Camus, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get from your Unc, Burpee Yoga Uncle. Alright, just before I start, you know that I'm not a professional butcher. I do not know, I don't have the tools. If you want a video that shows you how to do it professionally, this is not the video. What I'm showing is a regular stupid person like me trying to figure out how to cut a pork butt. And I'm just telling you, it's not that hard. This whole process took me about 12 minutes to cut the whole pork butt. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of like taking your anger out on a piece of meat. Nah, I'm just joking. But the first thing you want to do is find the right tools. I didn't have any right tools. I don't have those fancy blades. I just pick whatever I think would work. And you got to get rid of the bone. Usually there's a bone in the pork butt. So I get rid of the bone, and you don't throw away the bone. Actually, we made the first meal from this pork butt already. We used the bone to make a watercress soup. It is so good. And those bones, like, if you were just to buy the bone itself out there in the marketplace where I'm at, pork bones range anywhere from like $1.50 to $2.99, depending on what part it is. The cheapest would be the pork neck, but then we don't usually use that. So for a bone like that, I'm already saving money by using the pork bone there, right? So I don't have to be super clean because I'm making soup with it. So this is actually the hardest part of the whole thing. As you can see, I'm going to be struggling with cutting it. Obviously, I don't have the right tools like I told you, but hey, it works, right? And so you, as a person out there without a butcher's knife, those fancy things, you don't have to go buy it. Just get whatever works, man. I mean, even that's like regular steak knife I'm using. And I'm just cutting it and it works just fine, right? You don't have to go and buy a fancy one. You don't have to do that, man, because we're in frugal times. Whether it's frugal or not, when you're watching this video, you want to save money. Yeah, it's cold. The butt is kind of cold. That's what I'm shaking my hand for. But you want to get rid of the bone, and after that it's smooth sailing, my brother and my sister, because after that you're just chopping up the meat any way you want. And you'll see me doing it. And if you're down this far listening to me ranting about how to cut a pork butt, well, please hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I'm not even trimming most of this stuff. I did trim a little bit of it here and there, but see, I'm trying to figure out, it's kind of cold for me. And I'm gonna probably change knife here if I remember correctly. Yeah, the big cleaver, man. It seems to be a lot easier. But I guess I didn't want to use the cleaver at the beginning because I want to poke into the meat to get rid of the bone. So again, whatever you have, just use it, man. And there's that piece of there's some more meat in here that I'm going to cut, and so I'm going to cut that first. But anyway, from this piece of pork butt, I got a lot of steaks out of it. A pork steak that I can do stir fry with onions, or even tonkatsus. I can do pork tonkatsu in it. And then also I want to make Kahlua pork, which is super easy. The recipe I'll probably put, I don't know if I did it yet, but it's so easy. All you need is liquid smoke and a layer of salt, and just put it in a slow cooker. And obviously the pork butt is the best part of doing it. You can also do pulled pork with this. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. And obviously you can also take the portions of pork and then slice them thinly, and then do beef chow fun, or not beef, but pork chow fun or stir fry
with vegetables. There's so much you can do with 99 cents. I mean, you can even, if you have a grinder, you can even grind it and get ground pork. You know, ground pork out there sometimes sells for $3-4.99 a pound, and this is 99 cents a pound, right? So again, in Frugal Times, what you want to do is get as much money and as much food you can out of the money that you have. And see, I don't know what I'm doing here. And don't go, my God, you don't know how to do this. Yes, I do not know how to do this. But hey, the meat is meat, right? If it looks ugly and you don't want to serve it that way, just chop it up into blocks and make something with it, right? Like you're feeding your family, like, you know. So I don't think they care how the food kind of looks, as long as it's tasty. Especially if it's in blocks. What do they care how the blocks come about, right? So anyway, thank you so much for listening so far. Again, the whole entire process is right here, unedited, of me butchering this piece of pork butt that cost me $7.31 at 99 cents a pound. And again, be careful when you're cutting it. Don't cut yourself. I didn't do it, so thank God. Anyway, have a good one and enjoy the rest of this process. And again, if a novice like me can do it, you can do it too. Just be super careful. And again, this is for entertainment purpose only. If you don't know and don't feel confident, don't buy the pork butt, and go buy yourself those $3.99 a pound pork chops or whatever that you have out there. Okay? Bless up.